Hi everyone, Gino here. For today's video, we're going to take a look at Huawei's latest offering on the budget tablet market, the Huawei MatePad T8. Let's go. Because of its compact size, lightweight, sleek curves, and metal back cover, Huawei is touting the MatePad T8 as a perfect tablet for watching media content like movies and reading ebook on the go. And for my use case, I'll be giving this tablet to my kid in preparation for this incoming school year. Due to the global pandemic, physical classes are suspended in basic education. And since we're at quarantine, face-to-face learning, modular learning, and online learning is going to be the new school standard this time around. That said, having the right tool is going to be crucial in reinforcing your child's learning and development. Let's proceed with the unboxing. So the Huawei MatePad T8 comes in this plain white box. And under the flap, we can immediately see the MatePad T8. But let's save this one for later. Beneath, we have two compartments. Inside the small one, we have a standard wall charger rated at 5 volts 1 amp. Inside the larger box, we have a warranty card, a quick start guide, and a micro USB charger cable. No earphones included. The SIM ejector pin can be found outside the larger box. Now let's unwrap the MatePad T8. The MatePad T8 was recently launched last month and it features an 8-inch 1280 by 800 HD resolution LCD panel with a notchless or classic bezel design. At the top bezel, there's a 2-megapixel camera that should be enough for conference calls or face-to-face sessions for grade schoolers. And at the back, there's a single 5-megapixel camera. Do note that the camera protrudes quite a bit, so it won't sit flush if you lay it on a flat surface. Let's take a closer look. For the design, the MatePad T8 has curvy plastic sides and a metal back cover that adds a touch of quality and rigidity to the overall feel of this tablet. And currently, it only has one color option, which is deep sea blue. On the top side, we have the headphone jack and speaker grill. On the left, we have a card slot for your SIM card and micro SD card. Do note that the SIM card slot is LTE capable. This means that you'll have the option to use this tablet outside and not just rely on Wi-Fi for network connection. You can even use the tablet as a secondary phone if you like. On the other side, we have a microphone, volume keys, and the power button. On the bottom lies the micro USB port. Let's go ahead and check the UI. Here's the MatePad T8 home screen. Here are some of the pre-installed apps. We have the app gallery here where we can download and install new apps, optimizer tool, settings, camera, videos, music, email where you can add your email accounts, browser, and media gallery. Next page, we can see more of the default apps. As you can see, we have the phone, contacts, and messaging app because this tablet can also be used as a phone. We have the Huawei Kids Corner app that also comes pre-installed. As you know, the MatePad T8 is specially designed for kids as well. Aside from the educational tools and parental control that the Kids Corner app offers, it also has enhanced eye comfort mode, which helps protect your kids' eyes from blue light. And it also has posture alerts. Let's go to settings and see more information about the tablet. The tablet is currently on the much improved EMUI 10.0.1, which has included features like GPU Turbo and enhanced dark mode. We have 24.36GB of usable storage out of the box, For biometrics and password, the tablet will let you set face recognition, which I find very responsive. Let's talk about its display. So the MatePad T8 has an 8-inch screen with 1280 by 800 resolution and has 189 ppi. Though it's not a fully fledged HD display, I really like what I'm seeing on the screen of the MatePad T8. Videos look sharp and crisp to my eyes, the colors look accurate. Viewing angle is pretty decent as well. No noticeable color shifting when viewing on different angles. The bigger screen real estate is also great for reading online content like ebooks and online modules for students. The MatePad T8 sports a single 5-megapixel rear camera and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera. The main camera can shoot 1080p at up to 30 frames per second. And here are the sample photos and videos. Alright, and this is the video test of the main camera. Main camera has 5-megapixel autofocus. It can record 1080p at 30 frames per second. And this is the video quality and microphone quality. Sound check, testing mic 1 2. Sound check, testing mic 1 2. Hi, this is the video test and microphone test of the Huawei MatePad T8. Currently, we are using the front-facing camera or the selfie camera. The camera can record 720p. The frame rate information was not provided. So this is the front-facing camera. Sound check, testing mic 1 2. Sound check, testing mic 1 2. Under the hood, the MatePad T8 sports an octa-core processor, a MediaTek MTK8768 chipset, has a PowerVR GE8320 GPU, and is paired with 2GB of RAM. It has 32GB internal storage that's expandable up to 512GB via microSD. The tablet also has 5100 mAh battery that Huawei claimed that it can provide 12 hours of local video playback and 12 hours web page browsing on a single charge. For the game test, we'll be using Mobile Legends to determine its gaming performance. The game's graphics settings was set to high with HD mode, high frame rate mode, outlines, shadows, and damage text turned on. The game was very playable and runs smoothly in these settings. The sound quality of the speaker is passable. It is not high res, though I've noticed no distortion when the volume was set to max level. After 15 minutes of gameplay, the tablet only lost 3% of its battery life. For the charging test, we're going to start charging the device at 21% battery life. After 2 hours of charging, the standard charger was only able to add 45% to the tablet's battery life. and it took a total of 3 hours and 49 minutes, or almost 4 hours, just to charge the MatePad T8 from 21% to 100. Even though the MatePad T8 has a huge, long-lasting battery life, it also takes too long for it to completely charge. For the conclusion, Huawei has packed a lot of value on the MatePad T8. For only less than 6,000 pesos or 5,990 to be exact, you can get a tablet that has decent processing power and a long-lasting battery life. Even though the screen is in 1080p resolution, I find the quality of the large 8-inch display pretty adequate and enjoyable. The colors are accurate, viewing angle is okay, details are crisp as long as you don't pixel peep. I also like that the tablet is lightweight, so it won't be very fatiguing on children when they are using it. The pre-installed Kids to Corner app is also a plus. I like that the SIM card slot is LTE capable. This means that you'll have the option to use high-speed mobile data on the go and not relying solely on Wi-Fi for internet connection. And as a bonus, you can also use the tablet as a backup phone. And for the negatives, even though the tablet has a huge, long-lasting 5,100 mAh battery, it also takes a long time for it to completely charge because it only uses standard 5V 1A charger. To get around this, I suggest you schedule your charge overnight and you'll be able to use the phone the whole day without a problem. The glass type that was used on the display was also not disclosed. Even though Huawei claimed that the phone was designed for kids, they forgot that children aren't the keenest when it comes to taking care of gadgets and toys. I'm not certain how strong and sturdy the screen is against scratches and impacts, so I suggest you install tempered glass on the screen immediately before handing the tablet over to your kids. Buying a case that has a flip cover would also add extra layer of protection. And lastly, the lack of Google Apps might turn off probable buyers. That said, is the MatePad T8 worth it? The answer is yes. The value that the tablet offers outweighs its shortcoming, which by the way has workarounds. I also don't see any 8-inch tablet that offers the same specs at this price point. I highly recommend this to any parents that are looking for their kids' first tablet, or to parents that are looking for a tablet that can be used for online schooling, or to anyone who wants to have a tablet dedicated for media consumption that doesn't break the bank. Please subscribe for more videos, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Gino. Peace.